Hey everyone, what's good? This is SilverHyena, back today with an overly ambitious piece. Now this is one of my original characters, previously an elf enchantress from a D&D campaign that I furrified into a pink kitsune. Tilly Valencia, also known as, quotation marks, Tilly the Terror. Silly joke title, of course. Alright, now the light box is a very useful tool. It is one of my favorites and I don't know what I would do without it. This tool is a fantastic investment and I'd highly recommend getting yourself one. You can find them at Hobby Lobby. The one I'm using here is for 9x12 and I got it on sale for around $109 US. As you can see, I taped the sketchbook page and the Bristol paper to the light box so it doesn't slip around on me, but then I can't turn and angle the paper the way I like, so it's a bit of a trade-off there. While I used to trace my sketch onto the Bristol paper with ink directly, I have since found that I have more control when I lightly trace with graphite and go over it with the ink later. It adds another step, but overall I think it makes the final line art look better. Once the ink is completely dry, just erase the pencil with a kneaded eraser or a soft, non-abrasive eraser. Seriously, use a non-abrasive eraser. Your paper will thank you. I really felt like challenging myself with something completely over the top. Detailed jewelry, butterflies incorporated into the jewelry. Those floofy tails, curly, wavy hair, and of course Tilly's elaborate fairy dragon friend. Now, Ohuhu Markers lend themselves so well to vibrant, colorful pieces. They're just so bright, cheerful, layer well, and play nicely with other mediums. Honestly, just using these markers puts me in a better mood. The 100 count set I'm using here is available on Amazon for around $50 US plus shipping. A worthwhile investment if you're considering getting into markers but don't want to drop a small fortune or sell your house in order to afford a set. I love how well the Ohuhu markers blend. I love the color selection. If you want to get into markers, these Ohuhus are a great place to start, especially if you don't want to take out a second mortgage, skip rent, or miss a car payment. If there are two little things to pick at, it's that these markers aren't refillable like Copics, nor can you buy individual pens, at this point in time anyways. If you run out of ink, you're sadly going to need to buy an entire new set. It's safe for me to say that markers have become my favorite medium, as of this recording. My favorite medium is subject to change with or without notice on a whim. Now about Tilly. I'd originally developed her to be a stark contrast to your usual thoughts of what a D&D character is supposed to be. And I can't put enough quotes around the word supposed to be, so I won't even try. Instead of the usual hardened warriors, grim temperamental mages, sneaky rogues, or stiff clerics, I wanted to play as some foofy highborn elven enchantress who addresses everyone around her as darling or dear, hates creepy crawly things, especially undead, and wants to prove that unicorns are in fact real. She was a lot of fun to play. Pink, of course, is queen, but anything that glitters or sparkles will do. In the late 2000s, around 2007 to 2009-ish, we had a group that would play fairly regularly, but things ground to a halt when my brother and I got jobs and other real-life things began to pop up. Sadly, life can just do that sometimes, but I still keep in contact with some of the guys from our group. I tried getting back into the swing of D&D, but I swear after working, my free time being much more sparse, it just felt like homework the game. I don't know what it was. Now here's a question for you all. Have you ever wanted to have your very own tiny dragon friend? I know I do. Just a little dragon buddy to sit on my shoulder and keep me company. 10 out of 10. I would totally pet it if I could. Post what kind of pet you wish you could have IRL in the comments section below. Okay, back to the artwork. Always keep a piece of scratch paper with you while you work. Test any blends, gradients, and color combinations on that before letting anything touch your finished piece. Pro tip activated. I plan on doing a lot more with these markers just to see how far this particular pack will take me, so keep an eye out for more videos featuring these markers. I absolutely love them. Worth the investment, trust me. Well, I certainly hope that this video has inspired you in some way to try out these markers for yourself, and I hope that you will be just as pleased with them as I am. Let me know in the comments below, have you ever used Ohuhu Markers? What other brands of markers have you used? I'd really like to know. That way I can try them out for myself. This is SilverHyena, signing off. Stay creative, everybody. Have a good one. Bye!